Hi, Cancers. Welcome to your reading for the week. This is for Sun, Moon, and Cancer rising, or anyone that resonates with Cancer energy. We are in the very midst of Cancer energy right now. We're in Cancer season, so happy birthday to any of you crabs. Any crabs out there. Krabby Patty formula, SpongeBob could be significant. I was also hearing the song, I think it's called Magic in Me. It's the song that's like, I got the magic in me. That song. Everything you touch turns to gold. You might be in an energy right now where things are feeling very lucky for you, or you're feeling very blessed right now. You could have blessings coming in, reward energy, reward points, gifts coming in, things just feeling really good. You might be feeling like things are a little too good to be true, and that is a limiting belief. So let's just say that. There's something about sensitivity as well coming through. Something time sensitive could be significant. Maybe there is something that you need to do, something you need to submit at this time, something that you need to accept. This could be an invitation. This could be an offer for you coming through. There's something about you also probably feeling sensitive at this time. We are also in our retrograde period. Mercury's in retrograde. It's been a very interesting summer. So I think the summer season could be definitely a time of transition for you, a time of change. Things just kind of, I think things coming together in unexpected ways. So we have the star. Aquarius energy could be significant for you at this time. There is something that I think that you feel very hopeful about. And maybe the hope, kind of like I was saying earlier, is it might be hard. And it's not that it's difficult for you to hope, because I feel like maybe you are a hopeful person. You're someone that tries to see the brighter side of things. I think maybe you're someone that, like, there might be this feeling of like people kind of being put off by like how much you're able to take the positive side of things, or like you're a glass half full type of person. Or you could resonate with wanting to be in that energy, like wanting to be the person that believes in the magic of life, wanting to be the person that trusts that things are going to work out better, that things are going to work out for your highest good. And I think there's something about you really needing to live in this hope. And this hope is for yourself. This hope isn't necessarily about something else. This hope isn't necessarily being based in something else. It feels like you need to be able to have this hope for yourself. Like, you need to be able to hold this space for yourself, hold the hope for your inner child, for the version of you that had all of these dreams and you're trying to make these things happen. And maybe you're actually seeing that come together, and that's really scary for you because it feels very fragile in a way. It's like you want to protect these dreams. You want to protect the version of yourself that hoped for these things. Maybe this is a feeling of a newfound hope. You know, maybe you kind of have come out of a gray area or like a darker time in your life, and you're starting to feel lighter. You're starting to feel like things are actually working out, like things are actually coming together, clicking into place. And it's like you don't want to mess that up. I think there might be a fear of messing that up, or like a fear of things just like going sideways. And maybe that's a little bit of this anticipation energy of, you know, worst case scenario. Like, you could be someone that like always kind of thought of the worst case scenario, or always assumed the worst about situations, because that is a defense mechanism. That is something that someone does to protect themselves from being hurt, from being disappointed. And I feel like you aren't even there anymore. Like, you have moved on so far from whatever time of your life that was. And even if it wasn't like logistically a long time ago, it feels like your energy has moved on. Like you have done the work for yourself, or you've like literally taken yourself and moved yourself somewhere else so that you could detach from that old energy. And even if this is also like a mental energy, right? Like it feels like you actually try to believe in the best. Like you might listen to subliminals, you might listen to podcasts or frequencies or things, like you might have things playing in the background while you're doing work or while you're doing chores or something like that, where it's like you are trying to reprogram your subconscious mind to a more, like your baseline, for that to be more positive or for that to be more open. Like you're trying to affirm yourself, you're trying to boost your confidence. I feel like you're doing these things naturally, and you've been doing these things. You might read a lot, you might read self-help books, you might be really into ways that you can develop yourself further. So it feels like you are here, like you're in this star energy, you're following your North Star, you're listening to the hope instead of listening to the old stories, or instead of listening to negativity. And even if that's coming from outside of yourself, like if people are trying to put you down, if people are speaking over you in a way that you don't like you have the ability to protect your own energy and to clear your energy. Selenite or any type of crystals kind of to like purify and cleanse your energy could be significant. Tourmaline, I have tourmaline here, so that could be for someone. And I have the 5 of Wands, so I do feel like for you, it's kind of like you versus you in a way, because it's almost like you don't want to feel this heartache or this disappointment. You don't want to be let down, but it almost feels like from yourself. Like this could be outside of yourself, like this could be in a connection, this could be with other people, but there also could be this energy of like you don't want to slip back into like old habits, or like you don't want to kind of like go backwards almost. And it's like, I don't think you're going to go backwards, but I do think there's some kind of like sadness here, which could be that sensitivity. There's something that I think you're still processing around heartache, something in the heart space. But with the 3 of Swords, I also think it's mental. So it's not that it doesn't hurt or that it's not emotional, but it feels like maybe the energy now is more mental, like something that you're holding on to in your mind. Maybe you're like replaying something because you think that something's going to happen like that again. It does feel like you're a bit unsettled, but I do feel as though there is a very strong healing presence around you. This could be your angels. You could resonate with working with archangels. You could also have a loved one or someone that's just looking out for you on the other side, someone who's providing you healing energy at this time. Like they're literally healing you from within. It feels really, really, really significant to you being able to cross this bridge over into your new life, which is your most authentic life. The back of the deck, you have 2 4s. Actually, you have 3 4s, so 4 could be significant for you. But you have the 4 of Cups. So right now, I think there's a little bit of withdrawal, and that's okay. I think you're processing. I think you are trying to step into a more restful and peaceful energy right now. I think you're trying to rest your mind. This is also a direct progression from the 3 of Swords energy. So I think you are slowly but surely resting your mind, and you're coming home to yourself because you're creating some kind of stability and some kind of foundation that is based in this healing, and it's based in like the newest version of yourself. And I feel like you are softening into this well of emotion, this well of compassion, this well of love for yourself. And I do feel like you're going to receive this tenfold from your external world. I do think this is going to come in for you, but I feel like it, like anything else, it starts with you. It starts inside of you first, and then you're going to see it kind of just like come together outside of yourself.